Book 11. Cleo Brushes Her Teeth. Written by Janelle Charrington and illustrated by Gita Lloyd and Eric Binder.
Cleo was dreaming that she had just found a big bone. She was about to sink her teeth into it when Mrs. Diller woke her up. "Cleo," Mrs. Diller said, "we must go see Mr. Kibble, the dog groomer, today." "Oh, no," thought Cleo. Cleo did not like to go to see Mr. Kibble. He took too long, and he puffed her fur too much. "He makes the dogs look like a herd of sheep," Cleo pouted to herself as she hopped into the car. "Mrs. Diller," Mr. Kibble began, "I noticed Cleo's breath has been pretty bad lately. You should check with the vet first, but I think you should brush her teeth. I'll do it if you like." "Oh, my," said Mrs. Diller. "Let me talk to Dr. Din, the vet." Dr. Din agreed with Mr. Kibble. "Teeth brushing is good for dogs," she explained. "Dogs just need a special toothbrush and special toothpaste. The toothpaste doesn't taste like mint leaves. It tastes like meat. I can give them to you. Then I'll brush Cleo's teeth right after I brush my own," Mrs. Diller said. That night, Mrs. Diller brushed her teeth. Cleo ran and hid. Mrs. Diller finally caught up with her and began brushing Cleo's teeth. Cleo shook her head as hard as she could. The toothpaste flew. Mrs. Diller looked like she was wearing a toothpaste suit. The next day, Cleo told her friends what had happened. "Can you believe it?" she asked. "I can believe it," Clifford said. "Emily Elizabeth brushes my teeth. I really like it." "I like it too," T-Bone added. But other animals, like wolves, don't brush their teeth," Cleo said. "Some other animals, like wolves, aren't as lucky as we are. They don't have owners to care about their health," Clifford said. That night, Mrs. Diller tried again. Cleo has been smiling ever since.
Cliffords Coin. Written by Donna Taylor and illustrated by Bob Roper.
Dogs like to dig up soil, and that's just what Clifford was doing. He found an old shoe and an old glove. Then he dug up something shiny. It was an old coin. He was rolling it around when T-Bone came by. T-Bone pointed to the coin. "Would you like to trade that coin for my new toy?" he asked. "It squeaks when you bite it." "Sure," said Clifford. And the trade was made. Clifford ran off with his squeaky toy, and T-Bone started rolling his coin. Then Cleo came by. She pointed to the coin. "I'll trade my new frog toy for that coin," said Cleo. "It has a coil that makes it hop." "It's a deal," said T-Bone. Cleo was rolling the coin when Clifford came by. Squeak! Squeak! He was playing with the toy he got from T-Bone. "That looks like fun," said Cleo. "Would you like to trade your squeaky toy for this coin?" Clifford looked at the coin. "I traded this coin with T-Bone," Clifford said. "I bet he didn't like playing with it. I'll trade with you, Cleo. I like the coin." So the trade was made. Clifford had a good time playing with the coin. While Clifford was playing, Ms. Lee, the librarian, walked by. She stopped to watch. Suddenly, the coin fell and rolled to her feet. Ms. Lee picked it up. "Why, this coin is very valuable," Ms. Lee told Clifford. "It was made long, long ago. I'd like to put it into the museum." "Would that be okay with you, Clifford?" she asked. Clifford nodded and wagged his tail. That very day, Ms. Lee and Clifford brought the coin to Birdwell Island Museum. The coin went into the museum for everyone to see. You never know what you will find when you dig in the soil.